Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? I hope you are well. Thank you if you dropped into our live that we had going on Saturday. We had a lot of fun, a lot of giggles. I came away from there with my face being sore. We had so many laughs. It was good. We had fun. If you are one of the people that were in the chat room when I shut it down after 3 hours and you're waiting in line to get your 5-minute read, please know that those are coming this week. And yeah, I will be getting those out for you. All right. Here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up in the week ahead, Scorpio? What's coming up for you in the week ahead, Scorpio? Got one sticking out here. We'll just take it. Diligence. Somebody needs to be diligent, do their due diligence. Somebody needs to take a bird's eye view, I feel. You need to take the bird's eye view. You need to step back, Scorpio, and really look at the detail. It is beautiful. Yeah. You know, when you're coming in, when you're on a plane and you're coming into land or you're leaving, it's like everything looks like these little blocks here. It's like everything fits together nicely. It always looks better from the top view. For some of you, I feel like you have finally have the view from the top down, and you finally are seeing things for what they really are. That it feels like you were maybe you were below the clouds and you couldn't see what was going on, or possibly above the clouds and you couldn't see what was going on. Nonetheless, I feel like something was obstructing your view of seeing something that was worth you being diligent about, or something that requires your diligence. Let's take a look at tea leaf here for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. Well, we're just at the last day of October, right? We have the owl, good advice from a wise person. October could also be Libra or Scorpio, right? I feel like, it's like Libra that goes into Scorpio. So it could very well be that it was something that you needed to be diligent. Maybe it was around your birthday. Maybe it's Scorpio season. Maybe it's Libra season. But we do have the owl. It says, good advice from a wise person. Interesting. Good advice from a wise person. So I feel like it's advice that you received either in the month of October, or you received it in Libra or Scorpio season. Scorpio, by the way, happy birthday. Yeah, if you're having one today. So good advice from a wise person. We have Cain. Pay attention to your health. Interesting. For those of you who have not been feeling great, it says pay attention to your health. The cane might be something to do with your hips or your knees. This person is holding a cane to steady themselves. And then we have haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. So I hope you've sown a whole lot of good stuff, because that is basically what karma is. It is you receiving whatever you've thrown at the universe is about to come at you tenfold. So I hope that you've been diligent in things, in health, in trying to get as much information as you can from a wise person. You may have been receiving karma during the month of October. Maybe you're reaping what you sowed. Bottom of the deck, we have a wish granted. Interesting. All right. We have a wish granted, Scorpio. What's that wish? Let's figure it out here. 5 of Swords is falling out of the deck. Could be something you're fighting for, something you're tired of fighting for, something you need to diligently fight for, Scorpio. Got the Page of Wands, the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Got the King of Wands, Justice, 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we've got 5 of Swords. There it is. It fell out of the deck, and there it is. Okay. Take a look here. You'd been fighting yourself about going on this new path, Scorpio, I believe. I believe that you know that there is some fun coming up. There is good news coming. The good news is I'm no longer fighting myself. I'm no longer going to feel like I have competition. I no longer have indecision. It's time for me to take action. It's time for me to go get that thing that I want that is mine. The king will conquer, right? I feel like the king has conquered the situation of overthinking or fighting within self. And the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is manifesting, right? Is manifesting happiness, is very young. There could be an age difference here if we're dealing in a relationship. You could be feeling young and flirty and fun, and that's cool too. And I think it's because you've taken the pressure off. You've allowed, it's like, yeah, I'm seeing Charlie is showing me a kettle, you know, and the sound that comes out of the kettle when it's ready, it's like you let the steam off. That's what it was. And once you let the steam off, I think you were able to see things a little clearer. Something that you really, really want, I feel, Scorpio. That you want somebody to be in your family. You want a family. I feel like you either want to be a mother or a father. You want to have this partner, and you just want to have your happiness. Finally, have your emotional happiness. I feel like you are going to be able to go out on your own here. It's the beginning of something, though. It's the beginning of something cool, it feels like. The beginning of something that you've been thinking about for a while. You've been trying to get answers, and you have not really been able to receive those answers from the universe. I feel like the universe is speaking to you in terms of giving you stability, giving you justice in small matters. I feel like you're winning small things one after the other, and it's all going to move you forward eventually. There's a lot of things that have disappointed you. You're trying to overcome those things, disappointment, heartache, and sadness, things that didn't work out for you. I think you're deciding to let it go. Good for you. I think you're deciding to let this go, this heaviness on your mind. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Yep. I think you are. Yeah, didn't matter anyway. Yeah, for sure. So I feel like you are finally letting the steam out the top. You're no longer feeling like you're going to bust. I feel like the King of Wands is the one that wants to go on this new path of passion here. Okay. The good news is that you finally let it go. Oh, I love that for you. You've let go of the heartache. You've let go of the heartbreak. I feel you're looking forward to the future with someone that you have feelings for, a lot of feelings for, someone that you want to either live with, be in your family. Taking action towards the Ten of Cups. Understood. Yeah, Charlie just made it very clear that Scorpio, you are taking action finally towards this Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. You may have had a fear of commitment, because the Page of Wands is someone who's very free and fun and kind of, you know, a little bit willy-nilly with their passionate energy, I'm going to say. You know what I mean, right? Justice in marriage. For some of you, you're getting justice. Could be divorce, right? When I see justice in marriage or justice in the Hierophant or justice in the Tower, to me, that's divorce. It could be divorce. But for others of you, I feel that the Page of Wands is telling me the good news is coming and that you are going to get your justice. You are going to be able to marry the person that you're thinking about, the one that you've let this all go. Somebody has hurt you terribly. Either you've let go of a marriage or the marriage hurt you terribly, but I feel mostly that you're just letting it go. You've decided that it's far more healthy for your mental health It's better for your mental health to let it go. That this 10 of Cups here, pardon me, if there has been a divorce, I don't feel that the 10 of Cups is lost. I feel that you're going to take action to find someone else to plop in that spot. So I feel like you are looking for someone who is going to complete the 10 of Cups here with you. It could be someone that you worked with, doesn't have to be, but we can't ignore that we've got occupation here. I feel that you were someone who wanted to take action with someone that you may have been working with, but you couldn't do it. You had to let it go. It might have been because you were already in a family, or you were married, or in a family way. I feel that it broke your heart to let it go, but I feel like you had to. And card number 3 and 34 is 37, and 3 and 7 is 10, which means this marriage is about beginning again. I think that there is somebody that either does the same kind of work as you, Scorpio, or is in the same, work tribe, someone that you know. It might not be someone that you work really close with, but it feels like it's someone who's very creative, though. Someone who's creative, someone who has a knowing or a seeing. It's like when you meet with someone who is highly creative, like someone who's in their, Libra energy, or someone who is very like a hairstylist, or someone who has to see the vision within themselves before they can bring it forward. I feel like it's that person. The person who is for you, the one you want to marry, is someone who's creative and resourceful, someone who's a hard worker, someone who has an occupation, but also someone who might be having their own business, because the occupation is whatever you pick. This person may have picked something very creative to do. All right. Tell me about the marriage. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, tell me about the marriage, please. Okay, interesting. So either, for some of you, you haven't told this person that you're in love with them as much as to marry them. For others of you, the marriage was a sham. It was a lie. That maybe you weren't as invested in it as you thought you were. And the only justice you can get is by leaving. I think, though, for most of you, though, that the general message I'm getting here is that we've got somebody here who has been lying about their feelings to someone, maybe the person that you worked with, because maybe it wasn't appropriate. You are very attracted, though. I feel like you're very attracted to this person, that they, I think you want to tell them that you're very attracted to them, but you never did. Yeah, you were very attracted to them, either maybe in the workplace, but you never told them that you were attracted to them. It was inappropriate. I feel like you may have been in a marriage. But now it's time to go. So things are done. Things are over. You're leaving the marriage. You're leaving the heartbreak behind. I feel like you're headed towards the 10 of Cups, which is the happiness that you want, the family that you want. I really feel like moving forward here, we have no regrets. I've decided I'm going at this as a no regrets situation here. I'm going to keep moving. I can't have any regrets about the past. I must move forward. It's time to let off the steam, go on that new path of passion, and bring the good news to somebody. Scorpio, I think that you've been trying to find your light, that you have been learning while you're in hermit mode, learning about self, learning about where your fire is, learning about how to heal yourself. I feel like you've been learning about a bunch of healing things, healing the body and the mind together. I feel like it's been very dark where you were, Scorpio, that you had probably gone through a dark night of the soul, which has put you into the hermit mode, the self-preservation mode. Because you were living a lie. Yeah, we've got the 7 of Swords. I said what I said, right? You were living a lie. You weren't happy in this marriage. You didn't want to be there. You were looking at ways to try and move away from it, get away from it. I feel like in the back of your mind that that I feel like this card of marriage goes two ways. Because of the Seven of Swords, I feel for some of you that it was someone lying about how they felt about you. And for others of you, it was a sham of a marriage. That maybe you thought you should stay, that you were pressured to stay, maybe by your traditions or the ways that, your family, maybe there's no divorce in your family and you thought, no way, under no circumstances am I ever going to get a divorce. It's time to go, though. It's time to go. I feel like you're going to tell this person and be honest with them, and that's what you're thinking about while you're in hermit mode with the Virgo energy here. Did I say we have Virgo and Libra? Right? And we have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel like you are going off to find home. You want victory. I feel like you're doing it through ego, honestly. I feel like you're doing it through ego because that's the only way you know how to do it. I feel like going into hermit mode has taught you a lot of things. None of least the witches, I've been keeping a lie from someone. There's an illusion or disillusionment here. There is something that I haven't said that I have to say, and it's time for me to go. I need victory with this. It's taken a very long time, it looks like, Scorpio, for you to get on the road because you've had such guilt. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling bad about the way things went down. Not only maybe the breakup of a relationship, but now how do I move forward? How do I move forward and find out what I want to do? We have you waiting, trying to gain strength, waiting for your cycle to end, which is possibly this, and then you're waiting for signs to go. It's going to be the moment of alchemy, the time when it's time for you to be healthy, mentally, physically well, spiritually well. It's the moment of alchemy. Temperance is the angel that comes to tell you it's time. It's time to go. Because you've been manifesting it. There we go. Heal before you go. I'm just saying. Before you end up going towards someone and giving them apologies, make sure that you're healed, okay? We've got the Four of Swords. Make sure that you're healed. I feel like you're going to make a moment's notice here. Like it's going to be in a moment's notice when you're going to decide to go. It's going to be an abrupt leave that you do. You're going to leave abruptly, probably to go see a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but it can be a Libra as well as Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. For sure. And I feel like there's going to be an apology. Yeah, something is coming to an end here. There's healing whilst we're waiting for the end here. And I feel like it is probably a marriage, right? That's ending. But I also feel like you want to commit or have a committed relationship with someone who might be Taurus. Someone who might be a spiritual teacher, doesn't have to be Taurus. But of course, the Hierophant is Taurus. I feel like you have an apology and you need to get on that fast, but you need to wait until things come to an end first. Right? The world, before you can go ahead and tell this person that you have feelings for them. I think that you want to do it now because we have the Knight of Swords. You want to take the message in now, but I don't think that you can. All right. Let's do this. Let's throw some mirrors and we'll get you out of here. Scorpio. What else do we have here for Scorpio? Children, dating queen, and destiny. I'm just gonna drop this mic right here because I think that's what's coming up, right? We have the Ten of Cups here. Children, dating, and destiny. I feel like your person is your destiny. And all of this trouble that you're going through, Scorpio, all of the hardship that you have been experiencing, I feel is because of this. You've been told to go through it. I feel like you are going to meet your destined person while you're dating. Opportunities, dates, and abundance. I feel like you're going to ask somebody out. This person could be a mother or a father, but of course you could be as well. There's children involved here. And I feel like you still have to pay attention to your health. I feel like this person feels like someone you haven't been with before. I don't see any indication here that there ever was love in the past. I feel like you need to be diligent in doing the things that you need to do. Remember the information you got in October. Remember that the person that is your person could be someone who has a lot of wisdom. And maybe that's why the Hierophant came out, right? That we have a lot of wisdom here. This person, I feel, is just waiting for you. Yeah. Waiting for you to be the mother or the father of your children. Step parent, possibly, right? All right. I'm going to go. Thanks, Scorpio, for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, and I will be back during the week. I love you guys. I'm out. See ya. Bye-bye.